What's up everybody, this is Master Ian Gamer, and welcome back to another quick Overwatch news update. We have a few topics to talk about today, including an upcoming Overwatch anniversary event reveal, which is going to be coming this Saturday. We got a few more details regarding the progress of Symmetra's upcoming rework, and a slight Hanzo damage nerf. So without further ado, let's jump right on in. So first and foremost, a short while ago, there was a post put on the Overwatch League website talking about an upcoming reveal regarding the 2018 anniversary event. The description in the post reads, "The Overwatch anniversary kicks off on May 22nd, and there are some surprises in store. Tune in to the Overwatch League broadcast on Saturday, May 19th for a first look at fresh in-game content. Be sure to tune in during halftime of the day's first and second matches for appearances and announcements by assistant game director Aaron Keller and lead writer Michael Chu." So it sounds like this is going to be very similar to the Retribution announcement we got from Jeff Kaplan prior to the 2018 Archives event. In that case, we got the first look at the new Retribution PvE mode, and got a little teaser for the Soldier 24 Reaper skin. Now, it sounds like this time there are going to be two separate announcements at two different halftimes, so what exactly can we expect to get for this? Well, looking at the two people who will be making the announcements, the first, Aaron Keller, is someone who admittedly I'm not too familiar with. I believe they're involved with map design, and if that's the case, then they may be talking about the new Petra map, which of course we know is the new deathmatch exclusive map, which will be coming during this event. Hopefully we'll end up getting some kind of sneak peek as for what it looks like. Now, Michael Chu, on the other hand, is of course the lead writer for Overwatch. I think he might possibly just be showing off some of the new skins, as I'm fairly certain he has at least some level of involvement in designing skins and the other cosmetics. Regardless of what they talk about, this will definitely be an interesting thing that you won't want to miss. So again, this will be Saturday afternoon for those of you who live in the US. I'll have a link down in the video description going to the OWL website where you'll be able to find the times for your specific time zone that this will be airing. But if for whatever reason you won't be able to make it to the live stream to see it yourself, then I will be making videos following these announcements to talk about everything that was announced. Moving on now, we have a post on the Overwatch forums from Jeff Goodman giving a bit more detail regarding the progress of Symmetra's upcoming rework. I don't have any visuals to show you sadly, but we're very much in progress working on her still. There have been a few changes to her as we've been playtesting her since I last posted. Firstly, her turrets are still projectiles, but they are now able to be destroyed while in the air. This makes it harder to throw them directly at people in a fight to force them to turn around and kill it. Now, you have to be a little more sneaky when you throw them or just pre-place them. Now, this is something that I was kind of expecting would end up happening, so I'm not really surprised to hear that you can destroy the turrets while they're being placed. Secondly, her teleporter ability now requires a button input to trigger, but the teleporter works both directions. This means you can do new tricks like tossing it into an enemy Zarya ult from far away and pull your team out to safety. We've also seen interesting strats where a sim can babysit a friendly Ana/Zen and place a TP if they get jumped on, giving a mobility out to heroes that don't typically have that option. There's a small cooldown before you can take the teleporter once you've used it, so you can't just spam back and forth instantly. Those are the biggest changes since last post, but there have been many small number tweaks to get her in shape. Hopefully, we'll have something reasonably soon for you guys to see/play. Now, this teleporter sounds amazing. The level of utility that a two-way teleporter like this will provide is I mean, frankly, quite insane. Using it to escape a Zarya ultimate, using it to help your Zen or Ana escape being dived onto, there's just so much you can do with this. I'm super excited to see what people end up coming up with. I can only imagine a whole host of bugs that are going to appear, particularly when it comes to putting the teleporter in unintended map locations. I mean, Reaper's Shadow Step has been in the game for 2 years, and it seems like every update we're still getting more bug fixes to prevent him from shadow stepping out of the map. And now we have to deal with the teleporter teleporting people to who knows where? I don't know, I'm sure it'll be quite a hassle to handle on the balance side, but I am quite excited to see how this ends up working. Also, he talks about at the end that they're hopefully going to have something reasonably soon to either show us or have us play, so hopefully this means that this Symmetra rework will be coming to the PTR sometime fairly soon. Now that we're in the second half of May, I have a hunch that we're going to end up seeing it on the PTR within the next month, so by mid-June. That is just my speculation, but it would be pretty awesome if we could get it that early. And finally, for our last bit of news in today's video, there was another post by Jeff Goodman, which was actually made a couple days ago, but I never really got a chance to cover it, talking about a nerf for Hanzo, which I believe is actually on the PTR currently when I'm making this video. We're reducing the damage per arrow from 80 to 70, which not only drops them out of the one-shot territory for 200 HP heroes, but also drops them out of the one-shot range of 150 health heroes, such as Tracer and Diva Pilot. The ability will still be very strong overall, but this change should help mitigate the most frustrating element of fighting against it. So I think this change was pretty much inevitable. After Hanzo's rework, he has absolutely taken a very powerful place. Now, I think this damage nerf is not that extreme, so I don't think this is gonna kill him or probably not even knock him out of the meta. I think he's still gonna be very, very good. But I think this will help at least a little bit with the frustration that I know I and many other players have faced when it comes to dealing with the immense amount of damage he can dish out. Now, Jeff actually made a second post on this same thread in response to a concern about Hanzo's ult charge, which of course, given how much damage he can deal out, charges pretty quickly. We've talked about this as well, but changing a hero's damage already affects their ult charge. If it still seems too frequent after Storm Arrows lands in a good place, we can look at it again. So yeah, it sounds like for the time being, they're not thinking about changing the ult charge percentage for Hanzo, and I think this is all part of the slow, gradual change process that Blizzard generally likes to go for when adapting heroes. If the Hanzo damage nerf isn't enough and he's still getting his ultimate too quickly, then I'm sure they're gonna pretty quickly come back and look at it once again. Anyways, that'll do it for today's quick news update. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't seen my video covering the 2 new epic skins which were teased yesterday, you can find those through links in the cards on screen. And also yesterday I uploaded a video showing off a bunch of possible new skin ideas that we could be getting with the 2018 anniversary event. I think there are a lot of cool ideas that I put into there, so I recommend you check that out as well through the card on screen. Anyways, be sure to leave your thoughts about anything I talked about here today down in the comments below, and be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video and share it with a friend if you really liked it. Subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and turn on notifications to both help out my channel and keep up with all my future Overwatch content. This is Master Ian Gamer signing off, and until next time, have a great day.